Hey, what's up guys? I'm Mike Chambers. Welcome to my channel. Today we're here at my house. I'm about to leave and head out to Puerto Rico for the International Puerto Rico Tattoo Convention. Pretty fucking stoked on that. If anybody's around in Puerto Rico, make sure to check it out this coming weekend. If you're watching it after, sorry, late to the game. Check it out next year. Anyway, so whenever I was packing up all of my gear, I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for my video. And I was like, what the hell am I gonna do for a video? I promised everybody I would post every Tuesday, something tattoo related. And then it just went off like a light bulb. It was like, bling, bling, bling. I'll just film a video on traveling tattoo gear. What to take, what not to take, what you can carry on, what not to carry on. And, you know, the do's and don'ts of being a traveling tattooer. I travel the world pretty extensively, and I think I've pretty much streamlined this whole process over the last 10-15 years of doing conventions. And yeah, these are my two cases that I take. I'll put a link in the description on where I got them. I just got them on Amazon. There's like a 3-pack. You can get like large, medium, and small. So you have 3. I don't really take 3, but I do keep the other one because sometimes if I have really heavy stuff, like say I'm taking a bunch of books to sell or something that's really heavy, I'll actually take that as a carry-on, because in the US they don't weigh your carry-on, but sometimes international they will, like, oh, what's your carry-on weigh? Because the carry-on has limits, but there's ways around that too. Sometimes I'll just kind of like leave my carry-on with someone else out of the way so they don't even ask. So that's how I've gotten around whenever I was taking books to sell and really heavy things, steel tubes and stuff like that, taking that in a carry-on so that you don't get hit for weight. Here in the US, the standard weight is 50 pounds or 23 kilos international, but you got to check your airline because sometimes it's 40 pounds. Yeah, because I really need all of the weight that I can get. So that's why I try and be as economical on the space and weight as possible and still have what I need at a convention. I have people come up to my booth at a convention somewhere and they're like, did you fly here with all this? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what'd you bring it in? I just point at these 2 suitcases. I'm like, that's it. There's like, how the hell did you fit it in there? And I just do, and I'm about to show you. Let's take a look. All right, so first things first. This case is gonna blow your mind what is in here. All right, that's pretty wild, right? Now, unfortunately, and I do mean unfortunately, you can no longer purchase this bed. I got this bed from Lucky Supply here in the US, and the company that used to make them went out of business, but it is the perfect size to fit right there, completely snug. And then over here on this side is my clothes. This is one thing that I really love to take with me on trips. It's called a stinger, and I got that on Amazon. You plug it in and you just set it in a cup of water and it'll boil it in like a matter of seconds. Pretty rad. All right, so clothes on this side, massage bed on that side. Can't go wrong. There's nothing worse than going to a show and having to tattoo down across some terrible folding chairs or something like that. Although I've done it, I've used fold-up tables to put people on or whatever. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I'm trying to do this the most space efficient, weight efficient. The massage bed weighs 22 pounds, so I have 28 pounds of clothes that I can put in here. And I make sure to put, like, if I have toothpaste that the tube is too big or whatever, any of that stuff, I make sure to put it in here so that I check it. I really don't like putting tattoo stickers on my luggage, because if I have tattoo stickers on my luggage, people know that there's tattoo gear, and that can create a problem. I just prefer to keep it discreet. And this is the little gem, basically all of my tattoo gear. All right, so here we go. All right, so got this at an art store. It's seen some days. It's where I put all my prints. This is a little board that I made to display my stickers and some enamel pens, stand up on the table. Got some Arches paper here. Got a little painting that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to make a video painting that. I lay the prints right on top here. I have all my printing done by Mind's Eye, and that's mindseye.net. I'll also link them in the bio. So I have my ink here in a Ziploc bag. I will be carrying this ink on in my backpack. I just put it in here for now to travel to Philly. But this is definitely, I never check my ink, because if you check your ink's gonna explode. I carry it on in the pressurized cabin with me in my backpack. So I keep my black ink separate, because black is usually the one to explode. If it does leak, then I have less cleanup. If your ink does leak, don't sit there and try and wipe it off. Just run it under water. The ink will just come right off. This is 1 ounce Eternal bottles. These are totally cool. You can carry up to 3.4 ounces carry-on a plane in individual bottles. Here in the US, I believe it's 3.4 per bottle. So I put these in a clear Ziploc. I just run them through the TSA screening in my backpack. I don't take them out. I fly like 3 to 4 times a month, and I've never had them say that I cannot take this ink. And these are my machines. I also do not check these. I have a Dan Kubin Sidewinder as a backup liner. And then today, I'm basically just rocking this Cheyenne Solterra and a Cheyenne power supply. Keep it real simple today. Used to, I would have a big case full of machines, but this, honestly, this Cheyenne just made it to where I don't have to do that anymore. But that's also going with me on the plane. These are banner hooks, and I typically carry banner hooks with me everywhere I go. So many people forget their portfolio. Don't do it. People want something to look at your table. The longer you can keep someone at your table, the better. The more chances of them actually getting tattooed by you. And this was in the Sullen Black backpack. I've had this for a really long time. I love the guys at Sullen. Jeremy and Ryan are good friends of mine, and they're great people, great company. I totally stand behind those dudes 100%. Like, they're like family. So I have tongue depressors, skin scribes, ink caps, Sorry Mom Hold Fast stencil product, which I co-own that company. I'm going to do some videos on that. Clipcord covers, sandwich baggies, Scentsy wraps, Sharpies, razors, Scum Safe by Needle Jig. Drop a little bit in your rinse cup and it just turns it into a gelatin that you can throw in the trash. This is another Sullen box, and this is full of Cheyenne cartridges, and I have a huge assortment. And I also have, of course, my Black Claw. Cheyenne is just a rock solid cartridge. I also have some Dynasty by Needle Jig, which I really, really love these cartridges. And then I always take a multi-outlet, even though usually they have one available. This is a bottle full of Maticide, Nalgene bottle. It's good to do a little checklist so that you don't forget stuff, because there's nothing worse than getting to a convention going, oh shit, I fucking forgot something. But this is actually just for a resistance band for doors. When traveling, I don't always get to the gym, so I'll work out in the room. All right, so this is kind of like a bunch of different stuff here. I have my dental bibs, new rinse cup holder that I can just set there because nobody likes spilling their rinse cup. I got this from Kingpin. Sorry Mom processed butter. Never tattoo without it, yo. Gerber pliers. Always a good idea to have some pliers. Got masking tape, black duct tape. And then I use Dr. Bronner's to tattoo with. Eye loop for checking out my needles. Measuring tape from Tattoo Smart, which is extremely convenient. Quick caps. Pair of scissors, some business cards, and then I have some pre-made prices for like prints and stuff like that here. CBD for like sore muscles, hands, tendons, stuff like that. Here we have, all right, Sorry Mom banner that was made by Mind's Eye. These are super awesome banners. I should have another one over here. These are made by Mind's Eye, and they're really awesome. They're wrinkle proof. They're super light, very easy to pack. It's much better than a canvas or vinyl banner. I don't have to worry about it wrinkling or taking up a bunch of room or you can also get a tablecloth cover, which is a great investment. It just makes you look a little bit more professional and together at a convention. And HDMI cable. I take this HDMI cable everywhere I go whenever I travel because I can just plug this in at any TV, at any Airbnb or hotel or whatever, and I can connect it to either my phone, my computer, my iPad, and then stream Netflix or whatever I want to stream straight off of there. I don't have to worry about, just watching some crazy Italian TV that I don't understand what they're saying, or being extremely bored up all night in a French hotel. Depending on what country you're going to, make sure to research and see what kind of plugs you're going to need. Here we have, this was a armrest that I took and converted into a little mayo tray. So I'm not going to completely set it up, but it has a screw right here that I drilled a hole. You can kind of see the hole. And then I take that screw and I put it here. And whenever I'm tattooing, wherever in the booth, I can be very versatile and move around. And I put all my ink on this. It just makes it much easier so I don't have to constantly reach over to a table where my ink's at and your back starts going out. Luckily, I've been tattooing over 26 years and my back is not going out. My back's doing great. Here I have a Tattuesday armrest. This armrest is the smallest, lightest, most efficient armrest that I found. It works really good. It's pretty strong and sturdy. It definitely gets the job done. I've used armrests where I was like, whoa, that thing is terrible. So, Tattuesday, super good. Tattuesday makes a lot of really good travel equipment. This is part of my Glamcore light here. I know that you can order this straight from Glamcore, but you can also order them from Kingpin. And this light is amazing. And it's such a clean LED light. It's super light. This is aluminum. And then I can bend this all kind of ways. Here I put a little plate so that my magnetic Cheyenne power supply just slaps right to it. Here's all my cords. I have an S8 printer that I print with straight from my iPad. Business cards, stickers, various things. I didn't show you guys my backpack, but I mean, really any backpack will do. We got to get on the road. I almost forgot to tell you guys about this little filter. This is a polarized filter, and this is a polarized filter for your phone. This goes on your light. I'm gonna do a video about that, but we're not gonna do it right now. So many times you do a rad tattoo at a convention and you just can't get a photo of it to save your life, and you feel so defeated. Last but not least, a digital scale. I mean, it doesn't have to be digital, but I've found that getting a scale that has the readout on the top, this one you just pick it up and look from the bottom. And make sure that your bag is weighed properly before you get to the airport so that you don't have to sit there and be that dude trying to balance out your suitcase. I've definitely done that a lot, but with this, I don't have to do it. All right. We're just under 45 pounds, which I say that's a success. All right, guys, I really appreciate you watching this. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Tune back in for more videos. Like I said, every Tuesday, I'll be doing something tattoo related. Throughout the week, I'm gonna start designating certain days for different types of videos, travel vlogs, day-to-day life type things. This has been great. I was gonna do this anyway, and I'm glad to share it with you. So, you guys have a great day. Hope to see you around. Say hi if you do.